I guess on my hair, she looked alright, and with that actually sitting there like this frames, and I had to have them, sis. All 5 of them. I just had, we're gonna discontinue it, but I had to pick up their book of shadows, honey. Color Grade makes cheap fan, expensive breeze, good times. Why so serious? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Torrence here, and in today's video, I basically want to talk. I'm not sure what we're going to title this because behind the scenes, things have been hectic. First off, I want to say if you're a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you for showing the love and support you have. This has easily been the most successful year on YouTube that I've had. If you are new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, honey. The channel is free $99, baby. That's the best price on YouTube. Also, leave me a comment down below in the end. Let me know how you all found my channel. I've been asking recently, and it seems like most of you all have either found me from Juvia's Place or from Sydney Grace or Adept Cosmetics. But just let me know if you all were recommended to me, whether you just came across me scrolling down your timeline. But we need to get over that because I want to make sure I get this video edited and uploaded. I am recording and uploading this video on Thursday, December 22nd. It's just after 10 a.m., which is why my skin is looking all glowy and healthy, baby. Just did skincare, so please excuse me if the rim of my shirt looks wet on camera. She's not dirty. I'm just waiting on everything to dry down. Normally, I would hydrate my hair in the morning. The thing is, if you live, I think, in the upper half of the United States, not even just Michigan, we have a terrible storm coming later on. And although I am headed out to, I have one important doctor's office I really need to go to. I want to make sure I did not cancel that because I don't know when they're going to be able to reschedule me. I'm like, we're not going to go out with wet hair, risk getting sick or anything. We can just hydrate when we come back. But enough of that. Basically, I think this is going to be the very last talking video. I usually call these videos uncut on my channel. This is going to be the last one of the year because if you all have been checking with me on the DMs or whatever, I've been trying to get and reorganize my YouTube channel. My views have been going up and I'm highly appreciative of it. The thing is, I want things to be a little more organized because on my end, a lot of times I get questions asking, oh, could you do a tutorial with this palette, or when are you going to try this brand? And in the back of my head, I'm sitting back thinking like, wait, I know I used that before. I know I have a tutorial for that up. And sometimes it was hard for even me to find it. And I'm like, why is that? Why is it that I can't just punch the name in and figure it out? Because back then when I first started YouTube, I was just so excited to get content up. A lot of my titles were off the wall. Like, I believe, which was one of them? I'm not 100% sure. That's what it was. I had one tutorial called Running Late for Work. That's all it was called because that's literally what I was doing. I woke up early. I knew I wanted to go to work, but I was so used to doing a full face of makeup before I got to work that didn't stop me from, one, getting my tutorial done or getting my makeup done. Although I understood that that was easy for me, anybody who came to that video didn't understand what was going on besides that. A better title for that would have been e.l.f. Bite-Size Palette Truffles, or the Truffles Bite-Size Palette by e.l.f. Cosmetics, because that's what I was using in that video. And by changing the title to that, it lets people know I've tried the brand, I've tried this palette, here's a tutorial on it, but while we're doing that, it may be a little speed up because I'm running late for work. And it's just little tweaks like that, or things like adding hashtags, creating new playlists, because just like for that e.l.f. video, I didn't have an e.l.f. playlist because in the back of my mind, there was no need for one. But imagine how helpful that would be for someone to come to my channel and, one, see a playlist for eyeshadow tutorials, see a playlist for e.l.f. Cosmetics, and see a playlist for first impressions. Because that one video fits under all of those categories. And so I've been starting all the way from the very beginning on my very first video, which I believe that was February 15th, 2020. And working my way up. I believe I finished all of 2020 and right now I'm in is it March or April of 2021? Let me just tell you. First off, you think it's just gonna take a quick minute, you're gonna get it done. Oh, give me about 2-3 hours, I can have all of them done. I got almost 300 videos to do this for, and I'm only about halfway done. So later on today, more than likely, I'm gonna get back to it. I will be there for the live tonight, but I just wanted to talk to you all because I don't want anyone to feel as if I'm ignoring them. I am still responding to all comments and things like that on all platforms. It's just, once you get in the mood of doing certain things, I don't like to get distracted. So I like to put my phone away, and you come back 4 or 5 hours later and you can have 10 comments on every platform and not realize, okay, now this is going to take a while because I want to make sure I respond to each individual. I don't want anyone to feel ignored, but I've just been trying to keep things going because I want this platform to be as easy to navigate for you all. And with that, I'm also thinking of adding some additional titles and things like that for the channel because I want this to be as interactive for you all as possible. One of the ideas that I do have coming up, I'm not sure if you all wanted to see it, was an idea called, I think I'm going to call it, Was It Really That Bad? But I'm not sure yet because to me that title sounds bad. And I'm sitting back like, I know I promised you all a collections video. I am going to get that up. My plans is to have that up for New Year's Eve because I have 4 other tutorials that I got to get up by the end of the month, which is these 4 palettes here. And I want to make sure I do those. And it only leaves me time technically for 4 videos, but if I do a surprise Sunday, that'll give me 5. So I can do these 4 plus that collections. But with these 3 brands here, I wanted to see if you all wanted to try that first. You all know I still have to do a video for this Wayne Goss palette. I still have to do one for this Artist Couture and for this ABH. And with these 3, I put those in my use it or lose it for this month just to make sure that when I wanted to try that Was It Really That Bad series, those were the first 3 brands that I wanted to put in there because although you see I have them and I love them and I truly believe these will be good products, the brands do have 3 products themselves that across the makeup community are not well loved or well talked about. And I have them and I want to do a tutorial on them trying to see if I can just create the best look I possibly can. Because one of my subscribers told me, like, it seems like all the palettes that everyone else has issues with or doesn't like, you can still create a beautiful look with it. I bet you could do that with another palette. And I'm like, you know what? I'm willing to challenge myself and try that because if I already have the palette and I think I can create a beautiful look, why not? But even if I can, you know, I will still be honest with you all and let you know, like, okay, you can do some good things, but she trash. And I mean, every, you know, tutorial can't be positive. I don't want to just put out videos that say everything that this brand does is good. If they make a bad product and I have it, I want to let you all know about it. So let me know if that Was It Really That Bad series is a good idea for you all. If not, we just don't have to do it. I also have a tutorial coming up for the Ulma Beauty palette. This is the 4th one in my series. I'm going to make sure I do that. I just been pushing her back a little bit because y'all know she a pink palette and I'm like, pinks ain't my favorite color, but we're going to try to get her out too. Another thing I wanted to do is starting in January, I wanted to start recognizing subscribers that help support the channel. You know, subscribers that are in the live chat, subscribers that are in the comments, subscribers that share things like that. I'm not sure exactly how I want to figure it out or pick it. I'm not sure if I want to do it based on names that I recognize, people that you all pick or things like that. But I want to start recognizing my subscribers because you all recognize me. And I think it'll make you all feel a little more special knowing that, you know, this is something that we do together. Although technically this is my channel, I feel as if it would be boring if it was just me here without you all. So I love, you know, asking you all, what do you want to see? What are good ideas? What are brands you all want to try? And because I don't have the budget to try new brands, when I get this collection video up, baby, that collection video, I had to truly reorganize my entire makeup collection because to me, I could look at it and tell where everything was at. That was no problem. But I had certain things like in one big drawer, it was called collabs. And of course, that was easy. Anytime a brand or an influencer or something like that collab with another one, it was easy to know they were all in there. The problem is, when I come to record and show you all my collection, the one thing I did not want to do is say, show you my entire Morphe collection. And then when I get to the collab store, I got Morphe palettes in there as well. I wanted to be able to record, and when I do my description bar, put Morphe, put every palette that I have from them under there, and then go to the next brand and do the same, because editing is going to be hard. Typing up every single palette, leaving a link for every video that I have behind that is going to be a whole nother thing in itself, and I can make it easier on me and you all if I get it all at once. I don't want to be bouncing back and forth between brands. So when you all, oh, what was that palette over here? What was that? I want to be able to easily say, oh, which brand? Go to my description bar and easily, but oh, that was this one if you say they had this color in it. So I can know what it is, so you all can know. What else do we have coming up? Oh, family. One of the reasons I'm also taking a few days off, I'm still going to try to keep up with my schedule, is recently, you all know, it's not just a recently thing. Family is probably the most important thing we have here on this planet. I love, worship, and adore mine, honey. And unfortunately, we did recently lose my Aunt Teresa. And that's been hard, especially on my Aunt Karan and my sister. The biggest thing is just trying to be support for everyone, because at a time when you lose someone like a mother, sister, things like that, there's nothing you can offer them but love and support. They don't want money. They don't want memories or anything. They want to hold on to that person. I was about to say they don't want memories. They want to hold on to their memories, and they don't want the idea of knowing they don't have any more coming. So knowing this happened right before the holidays is going to be hard, especially on my cousins. And I also have, although I identify as gay, I have two best friends that are straight. I have a male and a female one. My male best friend just recently lost his grandfather earlier this week, so that's a whole nother issue to try to deal with, knowing that this is going to be the first year that his kids don't see their grandfather, well, technically their great-grandfather. And not only was he my best friend, but I was friends and co-workers with his mother at one point in time as well too. So to know that I have one friend that lost his grandfather, another friend that lost her father, it's hard. Right now, this is the time of year when everyone is trying to be up and be in the best spirits. And later on today, we're receiving one of the worst storms of the year. So anybody that you're not technically in home with, chances are you're not going to be able to see them for a few days, because Michigan storms can get tough. And if those snow trucks don't get out in your area in time, you just stuck in the house until they do. And more than likely, I'm going to be home alone, because I'm going to come back home. I'm going to run out and do errands today, but I'm going to want to make sure I'm here. So just in case, anything goes down, in case a pipe bursts or anything like that, I can call maintenance. In case the power goes out, I can let people know, I'm without power. Please check up on me, or I need to come stay with someone else, or things like that. It's just, I need to make sure that my home is safe before I try to venture out or do anything else later on today. The last thing that I wanted to talk about was videos that I have not got up. Another video idea was my skincare routine. I know I've been promising you all I was going to get my skincare routine up this year, and I have not. The thing is, I'm going to get it up next year, and I'm like, Torrence, this is what you're doing, procrastinating and all of that. Oh, I'm going to wait for this, I'm going to do this. God just showed you. The time is now. You got to get everything that you said you wanted. You got to get up. You got to try and go for it today. You cannot hold off till tomorrow. I didn't hold off with tomorrow since last month. I've been on the YouTube constantly keeping it going. And I see the growth. I see the love. And I need to keep going. But I'm like, your skincare routine, people been asking for it for a while. You ain't did it yet. Skin looking rather nice today. I ain't gonna lie. But the main reason I have not done it is because I'm heartbroken, y'all. I know you all cannot still get it, but there are other brands that either make dupes of it or make accessories and products that attach to it, which was a blessing for me, because why did I drop and break my Clarisonic Smart, girl? I want to press the button because she still comes on. The problem is she don't charge no more. So I don't know if it's the charger that's broke or the Clarisonic itself, but when I tell you, I think she was like $250, $300, and she had a warranty, but the company that went under, and now it's like, I promise y'all, I got like 2-3 years worth of brush heads over there. I have the body brushes, I have the face massager, I have the foot scrub. Like, I loved this thing, and the idea of her being broke and me not being able to use her is like, the blessing behind that is, even though I'm hurt, there is still a chance I can send her off to someone else and get her checked out. They don't work for Clarisonic, but he said he will be able to crack her open to see if it is the bad or anything like that. But I was blessed to remember that I bought one for my brother and my sister one year for Christmas. And with my brother being overseas in Afghanistan, you all know we support our soldiers over here. So please leave me love and support in the comment section, because it's been hard being without my brother this past month. But after talking with my brother and sister, they let me know if they find theirs, they'll send it over. And my sister did. So I'm back on my skincare. I'm feeling myself. So what I need to hurry up and do is get me a skincare routine done using that Clarisonic, because I don't want to just hold on to hers. I did find another one on Mercari, so I've ordered that. When that one comes, I'll send my sisters that. And I need to get that skincare routine up, because I know a lot of you all have been asking. It's just that I wanted to make sure everything was right. I wanted to make sure my skin was looking good. I wanted to make sure I had good lighting, a good area to record in, because my bathroom is not big enough to do it. So what I think I will do is get a gift room for my mother. My mother usually gets hotel rooms down at the casino. So one of those days, I'm just gonna finally accept her offer, take one of those and record down there. Another routine that I wanted to do, and I kept asking myself, Torrence, why haven't you done it yet? And it was because I did not want to speak bad on this one brush, but it's like, if the brush is bad, the brush is bad. You don't make it, you got to put your people on. I have not done my bareMinerals foundation routine. I've been going through creating playlists and realized I have foundation routines, but I have none for mineral makeup. And my favorite brush to do it with, or used to do it with, used to be the Wayne Goss 13 brush. The problem is, honey, this thing sheds like she's trying to lose her winter coat. The way she applies product is beautifully. Your skin looks fabulous after you use it. And I love using the bareMinerals foundation. The thing is, no matter how many times I wash and use this brush, she sheds constantly. And I'm like, if while you're doing your makeup and you just sitting there buffing and blah, 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 and every few seconds another brush is flying, another bristle, that will look trash on camera. I'm like, there's no way you're gonna be able to get close enough for people to see you blending and buffing that in without seeing those bristles flying everywhere. And people are gonna drag Wayne Goss over this brush. But then I had to think about it. One, I have, I believe, a Hakuhodo brush that works just like it, does not shed nearly as much. And I think she only a few dollars more. So I'm like, if that's the case, you want to use it on camera, just use your Hakuhodo brush, or use this and Wayne just gonna have to change his brush, baby. We need a better quality one. But I'm like, it's not up to you to try to sugarcoat or hide defects from brands. If they don't make a good product, it's just what it is. But I want to make sure I get my bareMinerals routine up for you all, because I love the brand and I realize I do not show them as much love as I should. And it started showing that way with a lot of brands. I'm like, Torrence, how many of your melt palettes do you have tutorials up for? How many of your Colored Rain palettes? How many of your Visearts? And it's like, those are brands where you used to be completionists, if not still are, and you have everything, but you have few tutorials for them. So we're gonna start doing that as well. And I'm looking around like, is there anything else I need to be focused on? I'm also gonna start bringing you more hair videos, because as you all see, I have switched over to being natural, and I realized in the upcoming year will be 2 years since I went natural. And many of you may care to know about my hair care routine, because I've, through trial and error over the years, learned what works for me, what doesn't. And I still have not put that wig on, baby. She's sitting right here behind this light. I keep her right here to remind me to use her. And most days I just don't. But I'm looking around like, is there anything else we need to talk about? And I'm not sure. It's just, I want you all to know, I ain't forgot about y'all. I'm just really busy behind the scenes. I'm trying to get YouTube going so it's easier for you all to manage. I'm trying to keep my family together because right now we are going through hard times. The devil is trying it, but God is on our side. So baby, we will pull through this. I want to get my skincare routine done because I know that's going to be a big hit for you all. It's just, my skincare is really personal to me. It's really important, and I want to make sure I get things in the best lighting, best views. And the one thing I got to say before I share that with y'all is, I know I do too much in my skincare routine. If you're used to my makeup, you see I do too much there too. I just do what works for me. I'm not recommending anything to anyone. I'm just letting you know what I do, what feels comfortable for me. Please check in with your dermatologist or esthetician before trying anything you see on anyone's skincare routine. But I need to hurry up, get this video edited and posted. Another thing is, even if I do figure out exactly what I'm gonna name this video, I still have no idea what episode it is, because while going through editing things, this is called the uncut series, because once the camera comes on, it just does not cut off. We just keep recording. Why was I going through looking at my uncut playlist and I'm like, something don't look right. How is it saying, we're just gonna say episode 20 right here, but I got like 30 videos on this playlist. Started going through counting and looking. Two of the mistakes I easily noticed was 2 episodes were named episode 17 and 2 episodes were called episode 18. Which means episode 19 was not really episode 19. He was probably episode 20, 21, 22, somewhere down there. So I have to go back through all of those when I get through and change the artwork because I want the numbers to be right, because that number and that error in my head is driving me crazy. I've never been diagnosed with OCD, but I truly believe I do have it, baby. Main reason I ain't never been diagnosed is because I purposely avoided it going to get it, because I'm like, I don't need nothing else on my medical history, baby. But we need to go ahead in this video here. Remember, all 4 of these videos will be coming up. I honestly believe the next one I'm going to be doing is going to be the ABH Soft Glam, simply because I've already done swatches of her. She has the largest number of pans, and because to me swatches is the hardest part about doing your tutorials, I figured if I get the biggest one done first, everything else from there will be either 10 pans or smaller. And plus the 3 Juvia's Place videos I just did were all 6 pans and colorful. So I'm like, do something opposite. Something opposite of a mini palette is a full size. Something opposite of colorful is neutral. The Soft Glam fit the bill for those. So we're gonna go ahead, cut this off here. Also, after that doctor's office, I need to run up to the post office because baby, why did the gifts that were supposed to be here by Saturday, I just got a notification telling me they're not going to get here till Monday. Paid extra for shipping for them to be here last week. Y'all still pushing back to Saturday, and now y'all telling me they're not even going to be here on time. So it's like, yeah, so some people are going to be getting a late Christmas gift, baby. I'm going to send them the tracking notification, let them know. I did not forget about you. I even sent you the email showing you when I purchased it, baby. I was not thinking late. But a lot of these companies got overwhelmed. They can't get things out in time, but I do not want this video to take too long. I want to try to get this edited and uploaded before I leave. So if you all have any ideas on what you want to see in the future, please leave that down below because I would love to hear it. If you all made it to this video and you all are just here, especially if you are in the live chat, please give this video a thumbs up because it lets me know that you all are still here, you're still loving it. My next video will be up on Saturday, so check out for the ABH Soft Glam palette because I will have that up. Make sure next week you all stay tuned because, baby, my collections video is going to be so long and so big, it's not going to make sense. It's so many brands. I have everything organized. I'm showing you all of my palettes, all of my eyeshadow palettes. The only thing that will not be in this particular video is eyeshadow singles because my collection of singles is so big they will need their own video, but we'll get into that later on. So we just go in this here, and with nothing else, I hope you all remember to practice, continue to stay blessed, and until next time, goodbye YouTube.